We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Cowboys. He'll stroll into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Try the ground game here with the running back. Oh, he breaks free, still going. They get him down with the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Here's the second down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets home in space. Look out. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Throwing off play action. On the run here, taking a deep shot. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Big moment in the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Of the 57-yard field goal miss, the offense sets up around the 40. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
And I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
Using his legs. It's Alexander. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Cowboys looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught for the completion. He's in the clear. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
South Carolina, 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's now second down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? He's back to throw again on second down. And this pass is on target, caught. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking right, this one caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Hey, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
And the Gamecocks begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He gains 9 to 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The Gamecocks are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the mark before being taken down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
1st and 10 play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. This time it's complete. Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Kicking team out for the PAT try. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved out in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Well, they may not hurt you on the big long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Returner looking to make a play here. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Hand off to the right side. As the first down is still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them...
And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack. And the Cowboys will crank up the tempo.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Wide open downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Oklahoma State 21, South Carolina 7.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught for a completion. Where was the defense on that play?
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. With the catch, it's Clark. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Defense will make the stop at what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Looking for a receiver. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, that is a tough drop for the offense. This tight end is normally very reliable as an option down here in the red zone. And if the quarterback can't depend on him in these situations, it can really limit what you can do as an offense.
Quarterback keeps the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there. The keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Freeman. The returner is brought down. Gets a start with the next drive.
Oklahoma State Cowboys will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it go. Oh, he makes the catch. Oh, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The Cowboys on the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass not complete. So second down after the incompletion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Did he get there on the ground? Pulling toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Clark. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Pass is caught. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
A deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught on the outside. It's Parker. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. Tight end goes in motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Fighting off the defender. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. And he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down. They're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down with an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
A deep shot to the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 50. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cowboys will kick this deep to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they get the second half started with a running play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. First down and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. He shreds the tackle. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Screen to the wide receiver. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot right down the middle. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Send the back in motion. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Multiple scores. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
incompletion makes it second down. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. And they get the completion. And the Gamecocks will try to keep this drive moving.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he makes the catch for the back of the end zone. Did he get a foot down? No, they rule it incomplete. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's another deep shot. Picked off in the end zone, but the defender could not get a foot down inbounds. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. The Cowboys will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They're dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And first down, right back to the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Makes the grab on the move. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With the spot and the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking deep down the middle. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. That's a huge gain, grabbing momentum as the third period expires.
Oklahoma State, 40 yards. South Carolina, 21.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. Semifinal, fourth quarter. They start with a pass. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. Poor set of bounds. Nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The Gamecocks will line up now. It's first and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Here we go. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now the try for the two-point conversion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And it looks like that almost touched before it made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
A completion makes it second down. Toss play to the outside. What a stiff arm. Many steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Cowboys. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
56, South Carolina, 27.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. First play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
63, South Carolina, 27.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Caught at the 30. Still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team. The character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Wants to throw it. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
South Carolina, 33.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Breaks free with room to run. Touchdown, Cowboys. The special teams produce a score. Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes Oklahoma State 70, South Carolina.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down to a big gainer to the 42. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. They're so comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. Going to test the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Leaning on the run game here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Went after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Single back, takes the handoff.
The running back carry. Picks up 1. Second down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And the same runner's got it again. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. What I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And the defense storms not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets...